Okay, chance in my arm doing this. It's about 11 o'clock at night now in Leicester Square in London. Hopefully I'm not getting mugged anytime soon. About an hour and a half ago, I got out of the cast and crew screening of Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. And I've got to tell you, this is one of the most incredible nights ever. I'm losing my voice. So I may need to make this quick. But got to meet Gil Kennan and McKenna Grace, James Acaster briefly, and Finn Wolfhard, and got all their autographs. And before we get onto the film review, it would be remiss of me to not mention this. But when I met Gil Kennan in the queue for the autographs, he seemed to know who I was. And I just thought, no, you've got to be mistaken. You must think I'm someone else. And then after the film, he was in our screening, he watched the film with us, and I went and shook his hand afterwards, thanked him for making this incredible film. And he did know who I was, and he thanked me for being part of the community, just spreading the word about Ghostbusters, keeping it alive. And I've got to tell you, that means more to me than nearly anything ever. So yeah, that was just batshit insane. Anyway, we digress. The film was everything that I wanted it to be. It's strange going in, seeing so many of the trailers and all the TV spots and everything. I just had a fear at first that I was going to know everything that was going to happen in this film, and I've joined all the dots already, and I kind of knew all the beats. That's very much not the case. There are full scenes that we've seen, some of us may have seen on YouTube, you may have seen on YouTube, that were obviously in the film. I started to stay away from those a little bit towards the end. In terms of the trailers and the adverts and TV spots and everything, it seems that there's so much that we got given in these trailers that didn't make the final cut of the film. And what we have is kind of a very different beast to what I thought it was going to be. That's a lie. It was everything that I wanted it to be, and I thought it was going to be a certain way, and it gave me that, and I'm completely in love with it. But it still managed to surprise throughout. There's so much packed in there. It's a tight running time, but that's not to its detriment. It gives you so much. I am going to stay away from spoilers completely, so it's difficult to talk about at this point. But it's a lot funnier than Afterlife was. Afterlife had humour, and humour was there in his situations, and there's a good few gags there. Paul Rudd really played it for laughs and was kind of like the main, sort of the central comedy character of the whole thing. And Kumail Nanjiani is just something else. People have been saying that as well. Beforehand, I know I've seen kind of like in brief reaction things, especially from the YHS guys. But yeah, he completely brings it. But everyone, I'm going to start moving because I think I need to get my train soon. But everyone is on their A game. And it completely stuns. The fun of a Ghostbusters film is there. The adventure is there. The scares are there. There's a few big make you jump moments, and it's like I said, it's just everything that I want it to be. I'm feeling like I'm sounding a bit kind of flat at the moment, and I think it's just because I'm so exhausted and the evening has just been so incredible and I'm losing my voice. So I'm very conscious of that, but I will be doing a full review in the next day or two. I think once I've got time, I'm going to watch it again on Friday, gather my thoughts a bit more. But all I will say is that I loved this movie. I'm not even looking at the camera, I'm all over the place. I loved this movie, and I was overwhelmed by what they did here, and it's just such good fun, and what Gil and Jason and everyone has achieved here. I hope it gives us another film in another 2 or 3 years' time. I want to see where this goes. It does have that real Ghostbusters vibe. Everyone's... Relax, you're on the meter. It does have that real Ghostbusters. Oh, come on. I'm trying to do a video. So rude, these Londoners. it does have those real Ghostbusters vibe that everyone keeps talking about, and it's just that fun and adventure, and they've kind of, you know, it's balls to the wall. They've really gone out there with their creations and how fantastic it's got. And for me, it's beautiful, and it's a franchise that, you know, I hope we see more of, and I hope this film really hits it. Doing the locomotion now. And I hope it makes its coin in the box office. I hope it's successful. And I hope that everyone goes out to see it in the next few weeks. I'm going to leave it there. I'm losing my voice and I'm scared I'm going to miss my train. So, yes, Ghostbusters, Frozen Empire. Amazing. Thank you, Gil Kennan. Thank you, Ghost Corps, for giving me the opportunity to get on that list somehow and see the film this evening. Just what an amazing evening. And just on a side note, to spend the evening with so many members of the Ghostbusters community, just waiting outside the cinema and just seeing all these faces that I'd kind of seen online, never met before. And then spending the evening practically with the SOS Ghostbusters, who have their own story to tell. Check out their Facebook for their big reveal of the evening. That's something else, and it made me extremely giddy to be sitting with them and watching it for reasons that will become apparent. And then meeting Ecto Crank as well, and the bearded Ghostbuster, the bearded Buster, Tony, right at the very beginning. I lost him before the film, but just to meet all these people, yeah, just absolutely stunning. And it makes me thankful to be part of, in a small way, just a part of such an amazing community. So I am going to leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. I'm in public. I think I'm going to get mugged any moment, so I am going to stop. Thanks so much for watching. Go out and watch the film. Stay tuned for my full review in the next couple of days once I've seen it again. Hit a like on this video, subscribe, all that shit, and I will see you soon. I'll tell you something, just busting makes me feel good. It makes me feel good.